Oh man, guys, you just missed it. Ulterior just said the N word.
Yeah, I did not put on the cameras for this one, so you can't read my lips. So you'll never know if I say the word.
That is true. I could be lying. I'm probably not. Probably not lying.
Welcome back to the trenches in the Northwest, our
Yeah, welcome
secondary
back.
podcast where we have no face cam and we talk about the other podcast.
Yeah, those two gay guys, those two rich gay guys with face cams, can't stand them. I
Yeah.
forgot about this bit honestly until you just brought it up now.
It's like the least favorite bit of mine, but it's also kind of funny. Just having a
Yeah.
complete flip of a pod, like where there's two separate guys that are pissed off at the other guys.
Well, it's actually overall pretty decent bit, because we're just sitting here making fun of ourselves and each
Yeah,
other
yeah.
under the guise that we're different people, which we are.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
So,
you
this
never
is a better
see
show.
deep fried Rizzler on the voice chat, so it's
No,
obviously a different guy.
no, this is for real actually what I look like, which is a picture of me, actually.
Yeah. Did you see that the Rizzler did a bunch of ads where he was like collaborating with celebrities?
No.
And he was
What
like
were the ad?
he was like getting mad at a really crazy oh man, I gotta censor oh, I did it again. Uh like mobile game, but they were using Xbox controllers.
That's
And
weird.
it was like one of the D'Amelio girls was there. I think Gary Busey was there too. I might be wrong on
Gary
that.
Busey and the Rizzler in the same room sounds like something I would make up. That sounds like a bit.
That sounds like a blunt rotation that you don't want to
Yeah.
see.
No, actually, no, you're right. Like Gary Busey would be like, "Hey, what's up? You're the Rizzler, aren't you? You're the I have brain damage from a motorcycle accident." I don't actually know what Gary Busey sounds like. I just know what he looks like, and I feel like that's about what his voice sounds like.
I heard he's a very nice gentleman,
I heard
and
he's losing his mind because of the brain damage from the motorcycle accident or whatever happened
mm,
to him. I forget.
it's it's really funny for these Rizzler ads though, because I didn't even know they existed until I started seeing it on Instagram Reels.
Okay. All
So
right.
so like every other Instagram reel I got for like 2 minutes was the Rizzler and a celebrity playing a mobile game with
That's
Xbox
pretty
controllers.
that's pretty whack. I feel like Rizzler probably had a problem with that because he plays video games and he like knows how games work and probably walked in there like, who are these fucking morons trying to tell me I'm playing Clash of Clans on the Xbox? Like, what the I'm sure he was pissed. I would have been at that age
He
if I
was
was the Rizzler.
also apparently at a celebrity basketball game in the past
Was
like
he
year, and I never talked
like
about it.
did he play? Did he play
He
in the
played,
game?
and him and Mr. Big Justice. I have to call him Mr. Big because of how big he is. Um, they both ran onto a New York Knicks court and tried to get 3 pointers and 2 pointers and such.
Dude. Were they just getting dunked on
Probably,
like by everybody else? They're just getting
probably.
destroyed. Yeah, the
Carl
other the other
Carl Anthony Towns ran out there and
yeah.
slammed on him.
The entire like opposing team to them is just all like black dudes. So
Yeah,
they're
they
just
just got
completely
two Italian dudes and then the Rizzler.
yeah, you get the Rizzler, Big Justice, and two like Sopranos extras on their team.
Yeah, dude. That'd go hard, actually.
Yeah, no, that would be really funny to watch. I bet Rizzler would cry because I don't think they'd get any point. Rizzler would probably cry.
Yeah.
And then I want the opposing team to like be ruthless, you know, because I want them to like talk like hella smack talk, like Larry Bird style smack talk to like an 8-year-old child that they're destroying in basketball.
Hell
You
yeah.
know,
I
they're like
was
getting in his face and like flipping him off and shit.
yeah. The other day, I believe yesterday, was the start of Gamescom, which is a gaming convention. Who would have thought? Whoa, in Germany of all places.
Damn,
And
dude.
and they
Hope no World War II
introduced
games were announced. That'd be rough.
like one. There was
Oh,
one.
nice.
There was literally one. It was called like Fight for Honor or something like that. I might have that
Wow.
wrong.
That is the most like generic Steven Spielberg name for a World War II IP ever.
Yeah. Outside of that, they showed Black Ops 7, where you play as the guy from Black Ops 2, but 10 years after Black Ops 2. But also, it's the new post-Modern Warfare 2019 Black Ops timeline. So I don't know why they brought up Black Ops 2.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I would assume this probably debuted at Gamescom because I haven't seen it before today, but it's the new Hell Let Loose game is fucking coming out, and it's Hell Let Loose Vietnam.
I think that's what I meant to say instead of a Fight for Honor or whatever.
Fight for Honor.
Even though that sounds like a fucking game too. That sounds like For Honor's sequel game.
Yeah. Like it's like glory of sacrifice or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like
determinate
like
value.
Determined. Yeah, this is determined valor.
Oh,
we're calling this game determined valor.
That actually kind of goes hard. I won't lie.
No, it's not. It's some bullshit I just made up. Don't say that, please. Please don't say that. Because I don't want you to explain why and then me agree with you.
But they showed Black Ops 7, which technically is not a sequel to Black Ops 2 because it's in the new post MW 2019 universe. And they have fucking rocket boots for double jumps in this game.
I'm not buying it. That's stupid. They're doing advanced. They're going back to the jetpacks and shit.
Yeah, they're going back to fucking Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3 double jump, and I'm like, why? Just keep your boots on ground. Fuck.
I know. I legitimately feel like they're just throwing shit at the wall and hoping something sticks.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. They're the devs or whatever are probably sitting there like, everybody's talking shit about our game. Like, how do we do this? And they're like, I got it. Let's do a throwback to an era of Call of Duty nobody liked. Maybe people want rocket double jump boots. And the answer to that is no. That's not what anybody playing Call of Duty wants.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't want double jumping and wall running and frickin' the frickin' whatever that annoying ass Thompson like SMG from Advanced Warfare was that everybody fucking used.
Yeah, that thing sucked.
That's not what we want. What we want is for there to be like at least a whole year without one of these fucking things coming out. Just so that like resources can legitimately be allocated to making a fucking good one.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the fucking Family Guy skin or the American Dad skins and shit need to fucking stop. I mean, that shit just needs to fucking stop.
I think they jumped the shark on Nicki Minaj skin because her hitbox is all in her ass.
Yeah, no, they Beavis and Butthead is in the game. They put Jay and Silent Bob in the game. They fucking. I mean, like, what's the fucking
Oh,
point? They put
God.
the alien from American Dad in
They
the
put
game.
Roger in, dude.
Like, he's in. I
He
swear
could
to
be
God, they have
fucking
a American
Roger in
Dad.
Call of
Roger.
Duty.
Yeah, they have Roger is in fucking Call of Duty now.
That
So
is wild, actually.
yeah. So I'm just saying, no more of that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I remember a time when, like, you know, you'd like get the sniper rifle, and you'd be like, yeah, and then you'd spawn in, you'd have a ghillie suit on, you're like, yeah, and then you just kill people and like rank up, and then you
Yeah.
prestige, like, you
You,
know, it
you
was pretty
didn't
awesome
double
back in the
jump with
day.
rocket boots and fucking laser gun that go doo 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 when you shoot it. It wasn't
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
Star Wars, you know? But that's what we get now, is just Star Wars Call of Duty games, apparently. Which is so fucking dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. It just like it definitely stems from Fortnite adding all those IPs in, which it makes sense for Fortnite, you know, in my opinion.
Fortnite's a
Just because of
sandbox
what
game. You want to play whoever.
Yeah, well, like Fortnite based their entire game off of microtransactions
True.
and like battle pass shit.
But Fortnite's
And
also been dead for like 3 years. So it's like,
I don't know. I feel like they're still pulling in hella money. Kids mostly play Fortnite. Like, yeah, on YouTube when it comes to like in streaming and stuff like that. Yeah, people aren't playing it as much, but it still has like a very huge following, and a lot of the Fortnite channels like that I didn't, well, I mean, I never really watched Fortnite videos, but like, you know, there was guys like Ninja and like just like guys like that, Ali A, like older, you know, people that like older people could watch comfortably.
Yeah.
And like they'd be like, you know what, yeah, I can play some Fortnite right now. But no, if you look at Fortnite content now, it's like it's not, there's no like, I mean, I'm sure there are like serious Fortnite strategists out there that are like probably cool to watch, but the majority of it is just like, guys, I just saw Nicki Minaj's pussy in Fortnite. Dude, I'm gonna show you how to see your pussy right now. And like, it's like, you know, like it's lanky box edit style editing and shit like that, like just super in your face. Like that's, I feel like the majority of Fortnite shit now, which you know, obviously we're not watching that shit, but a bunch of kids fucking are, because this shit pulls in a lot of views, like millions of views, some of these guys. And yeah, it's a big kids market for Fortnite right now. So I'd say that game's far from dead.
I just remembered the guy that I brought up last week, I believe, talking about Battlefield 4, Tim the Tatman, I meant Battlefield 6, Tim the Tatman, he was requesting a Warzone mode for Battlefield, right? We talked about that on the pod last week. This week, he saw Black Ops 7 gameplay, and he said, why are we putting Warzone in everything?
Well, fuck Tim the Tatman.
He doesn't make sense. He contradicted himself super fucking hard.
You want to know why? Fuck him, because they tried Warzone in Battlefield 5, and guess what? It fucking sucked.
Yeah, it was called Firestorm, I heard. Firestorm?
Yes. Firestorm. I actually played it some, because I thought it was kind of interesting. But I don't know, it just sucked. It's like boring as shit, and it's annoying, and it just sucks. It just fucking sucked. And they would make it suck even more, I guarantee, if they tried it again.
Well, the thing is, right, Warzone is coming up on its 7th year of existence for Call of Duty. Why should I play Warzone?
That motherfucker is in 2nd grade.
I'm
sorry, 1st grade.
Why should I play Warzone if they don't readjust any of the balancing and they just go, oh, it's a new game, so we have to have Warzone? Like,
dude, there are children that can like walk and talk and like form sentences that are like as old as Warzone is.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And if you count PUBG and DayZ, technically the Warzone map is even fucking older. Like, the idea of it is way fucking older. PUBG is almost 10 years old, and DayZ is 12, according to a video I saw. And I was like, huh? I don't remember this shit being that old. But that's how time works. And it also shows that the market for shooters is actually changing a little. Which is really good.
No, you're right. That's actually a very interesting point. Yeah, I don't even know where shooters are like exactly going right now. I mean,
Yeah.
and I feel like everybody is doing like trying to rehash rather trying to rehash like Battlefield, but more realistic and gritty.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're trying to like go the fast-paced Call of Duty route, and I feel like that's the only two things that a shooter can go to anymore.
Well,
you know?
Yeah, and if you count third-person shooters, there's still a fuck ton of them. I won't lie. There's a lot of them, but they don't sell as quick as a first-person.
Yeah. And I mean, you can even look at Halo, which I feel like overall has kept a lot of its core elements through the years, and it's kind of known for having a certain style. But they definitely have like that Call of Duty influence. I feel like when I see like modern Halo gameplay or something, I definitely can see that faster paced kind of COD influence on the gameplay when I watch other people play it. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Well,
but Go ahead.
From afar, when I play like Halo, like custom games on Master Chief Collection, it feels way more like a Battlefield because of how far everything is. Like, it's way more spread out. But Infinite is more close quarters because they really improved the shotgun, and they love bragging about how good the shotgun is. That's the only reason why Infinite has tight maps. So it's not the worst thing in the world.
That's actually kind of funny that they just love the shotgun so much.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, let's build our entire multiplayer around the fucking shotgun.
Like, they buffed and changed how that shotgun works. They changed how the reload was, I believe, a little bit. And that's why they just made everything short. They made everything tiny. But if you play anything else than Infinite, it's more Battlefield type, in my mind.
Yeah.
Other people would say, well, there's like buildings you can shoot your friends inside of these giant maps, and that's kind of like Quake, which is a good thing. Quake is a classic. And the gunplay in that game is very fucking fun. So, Halo takes a little inspiration from Quake for the interiors in the older games. But with, like, Battlefield and Call of Duty, there is a severe split on the audience retention. Especially since Battlefield has been vanished for like 3 years. So everybody was like, holy shit, it's back, my baby boy. This is like Battlefield 4 all over again. And it made me so happy.
For me, Battlefield 6 is like letting an old friend who I've had problems with and like that I think is toxic back into my life under the pretense that they're better now.
Yeah.
And I'm cautious to say the least. I mean, I played some of the open beta last weekend, and I thought the game was pretty fun. I didn't like being sniped all the time, but that's in every game.
Yeah.
But no, I thought it was a actual like breath of fresh air for the franchise. And I saw people kind of dragging the game. They're being like, "Oh, they just gave us Battlefield 4 again." And it's like,
well,
what
I'm
other
saying
fucking
it in a
war? Like,
positive.
what else do you want them to do? What do you want them to do?
I'm saying it in a positive because
No, I
Battlefield
wasn't talking
4's
shit about
gunplay
you.
is so fucking fun. So
No, it's great. It's absolutely great. I think I really like the M4.
yeah.
I think the M4 is really good, and I was told that's a sweat gun, and I was like, whatever, I like it. Try to think what other I didn't use I only played like 5 games of Conquest, I'll be honest, so I didn't get to use a whole bunch of shit. But
Did you have a lot of lag? Because I know your setup's different than mine.
I got kicked out of it like mid-game, maybe twice,
That's not
but
bad.
I was able to go right back in and like find another game.
Yeah, that's
immediately.
That's not bad at all.
And Battlefield has been known to do that. It does that shit to me all the time. Even like on Battlefield 1, it'll still do that shit to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It was very solid on that first weekend, and I didn't get disconnected on either of the days. And then last weekend, I think I got disconnected once, and it was because of like my Xbox skipping.
Yeah.
Because sometimes my Xbox, it goes, "Oh, you're running a game?" And then it goes, "Oh, but you also have the computer on?" And then it goes for like 2 seconds, and it disconnects my internet from the Xbox.
Do you have the Series S or the Series X?
It is X, the big,
damn,
hulky beast of a console.
Big spender over here, damn.
That does bring up technically a new topic. Yesterday, PlayStation increased their pricing on the PlayStation 5. And they said tariffs were the issue, essentially.
Wow.
So now instead of $500, it's $550.
Well, it looks like I'm not buying a PS5 anytime soon, folks.
Yeah.
Very sad.
That big hulking piece of technology that has not sunk in price in 5 years. Yeah, I definitely want to pay more for it.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Right. And like what? In like a couple years, new consoles are probably gonna fucking come out anyway, right?
Yeah.
Why even bother?
2027 probably is when the next Xbox comes out. I don't know about PlayStation though. They might add an extra year just to try to fix the library they have for the PlayStation 5. Because, God, they really fucked up exclusives on the PlayStation 5 too. Outside of like a Last of Us retexture, I honestly don't remember a single one. Maybe Astrobot, but that's it. So there's that. Ugh.
Yeah. Is there anything else cool at Gamescom that I should know about?
Today, I did not watch it, but some of the fellas in the text chat were freaking out because the sequel to Hollow Knight, Silk Song, got its release date, October 4th. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like a combat, somewhat of a platformer. The usual label is a Metroidvania game.
That sounds gross. Vania.
Yeah.
It sounds like a part of your penis or balls or something. The Vania.
Well, they're mixing Metroid, the futuristic shooter from Nintendo.
I think we all know what Metroid
I know,
is.
I'm just making sure for the goober in the back. And then Castlevania. That's the mix there.
What if they called it Assholevania? And it's you. Every map is like a different dick's last resort.
I honestly don't remember the last Castlevania game. I think it's been
Neither
like
do I.
7 years, 8 years.
I will
Shit.
say I'm not like a big like retro game fan or anything, but
Yeah.
like if I had expendable income, I would probably buy a Sega Genesis and get Castlevania games for it, if I'm being
Hell
honest, because
yeah.
those games are pretty good.
They
Or
have
I don't
really
even know
good
I don't know if they were on the Genesis or not, but I still would play a Castlevania game
they have really good
on a vintage
combat from
console.
what I remember.
No, yeah, same here. That's what I remember. I remember a friend of the show, Patrick, would
Mm.
play that game. I forget which one, but he would play it all the time, and I actually would like watch him play it and get into it and be like, "Holy shit!" Like, oh, I kind of want to play this, you know? You know?
The last big Castlevania was 11 years ago.
Holy shit!
Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
Interesting.
And now I'm going to search up Metroid because the last one I remember is Prime 3, and that was definitely 10 years ago. So let me quickly pull that up.
I thought they made a one recently, but maybe I'm wrong.
Uh, well, it's weird for Metroid because they do not have like a fucking release bracket that I can look at. Oh, here it is. Okay. The last one was Metroid Dread in 2021, and I remember Patrick was happy about it a little. Just a little. Like, there was one good part of it. But maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. But yeah. In general, like, Hollow Knight is from 2017, and it plays very smooth. And then I saw the gameplay for Silk Song in the chat this morning, and I was like, "Ooh, it's smooth again. I'm liking that." Like sometimes that's all that you have to do to sell me on a game is that it runs properly.
I mean, one of the best things a company can do to sell me on a game is like have it finished on release. You know, like it's funny how over the years, like a lot of I hate using the word gamers because it sounds so gay, but like a lot of gamers are now like I remember like reasons for buying a game was like, oh man, the story looks really good, multiplayer looks fun, they got this fucking other thing going on, like this looks like a really good game, and now it's like are like gamers are like, hey man, gamers be like but no, they're like, oh man, you know, I hope it's finished on release, man. That would be so cool if they did that, maybe. You know?
And then it's the fucking opposite for Bethesda games. They're just like, please release it. That's all we want. We don't care if you patch it. Just release it, please.
Right. Yeah, Bethesda fans are I feel like they're very low level society people. I mean, I like every Bethesda game I've ever played, but yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and dick ride Todd Howard, okay?
I remember
I'm not gonna suck a dick.
I remember everybody was like begging to play Starfield when it was announced. And then it came out and they didn't patch any of it. And I played it day one and I was like, why? Oh yeah, it's Bethesda, that's why. Like I just gave up on an instant. I was just like, yeah, that's how this works.
Well, getting into another topic, I have recently had a discussion with a friend of the show, and we are considering setting up a boxing match between him and I. With we're gonna get somebody to referee. There's gonna be like rules set, and we're gonna start chopping it up about that and hashing it out, I think.
Okay.
But the reason why is because I guess he hit me up like last night.
Yeah.
And he was he was like, "Hey man, do you remember when you said
Yeah.
what let me look actually. Let me read what he said."
I'm going to guess that you will hopefully record it in some facet.
Okay. So, no, absolutely it's getting recorded. But he said you said a while ago that you thought I was all bark and no bite when it came to discussions about fighting. And
Uh-huh.
he wanted to know if I wanted to spar. So I was like, I
Okay.
told him, I was like, dude, I do not remember saying that at all. Like, there's a good chance I probably said it when I was hammered because I have no recollection of saying that to him ever.
Yeah.
And that seems like such a douchey thing for me to say. And I don't like, because that it's such a douchey thing to say, I'm like, dude, I was totally fucking plastered. There's no way in hell I wasn't plastered for that talk. So, no, I told him, I was like, nah, I don't remember saying that. And he was like, all right, like, would you still want to do it? Like, he started explaining it to me, and I was like, and he was like giving me some other options too. And I was like, honestly, throwing the gloves on, getting headgear and mouthpieces and stuff together, like, just like putting something on. He even said, he was like, we could make an event out of it, which basically means like,
Okay.
cook out at his house, fucking drink some beers, fight in the backyard, drink some more beers, you know.
Awesome.
But no, I'm hoping we can hash this out because even if I lose, I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like, I think it'll be super fun.
You just gotta make sure you don't have a terrible girlfriend that makes you move to to Canada.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, no, you're right. If I lose the fight, if I lose the fight, dude. Dude, that's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Speaking of Mr. iDubbbz, without even mentioning him in a joke.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about him this show.
I was just gonna bring up that his girlfriend / wife character / husband perhaps. She reopened her OnlyFans, so they are starving for money.
Yeah, these motherfuckers are starving, absolutely starving. You're right. And I watched a video on it, a 10-minute video on it this morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is just rough, dude. Like, it just keeps getting worse. Like, how does it keep getting worse?
It's an
like nothing...
endless brigade of sadness out of these
dude,
two.
It's like, it's getting hard to fucking follow this shit. I mean, this is like one of the this is one of the breaking stories we've been following since like the beginning of the fucking show, is the downfall of this guy. and it just keeps getting worse. I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. How, like wow. Like, how do they stop doing this? Like,
I have
for
no
real,
clue,
dude.
man. Like,
how do they stop fucking this up?
And it's even worse because iDubbbz came back with like a super leftist, but I don't really care kind of take about.
Well,
like,
he pretended like he didn't care
about
stuff, but he really cares. Like, if you really care, you can't pretend not to.
Yeah, so he was doing that shit too, and it got no views. And they keep doing the podcast in the basement. I saw that a couple times.
Yeah, that somehow keeps getting worse too, because I'll see clips from that shit, and it's always just like awful. It's always awful, and it's the show's always boring. It's never funny.
Do they have to fly out their producer guy, or is he remote? I forgot.
I don't know. I don't actually remember. But I feel bad for their producer because he has to be associated with them. But I don't know. Maybe the pay's good. Maybe they pay him pretty good.
I would hope so.
Stick around.
He's been trapped there for years at this point.
Yeah, dude. Trapped, fucking headstrong. I'll take you on, dude. Like, fuck.
Hell yeah, dude. Is that how iDubbbz gets back into the proper form? He gets in another fight, but this time with the producer.
Yeah, dude. If he did another boxing match and he came like his ring music was fucking trapped headstrong, I
Hell
would fucking
yeah.
lose my mind, dude.
Yeah,
That would be so
he smokes
gay.
a cigar, but he holds it like Popeye does.
Yeah.
He starts waddling out to the ring.
God, take you up. God,
He's
take on
chiefing a
you.
fucking cigar as he's walking.
Yeah. That's something I'm thinking about for my potential match is
Okay.
like, should I stop smoking weed
Mm.
because it like
Mm-hmm.
makes my lungs fucked up and I'll probably gas out really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I'm genuinely considering that. I don't know what our training parameters look like yet. So
Yeah, like unless he's saying like he's training multiple times a week for it, then you don't have to. That's the rule of thumb I would take. However much that
no,
guy is training,
no,
you train that
we
much.
discussed like doing a training regimen for the fight.
Hmm.
And like I'm down to do it, but I'm just like shit, man. Like if I like drinking and smoking weed rules, I don't know if I
Yeah.
like. I don't know if I want to do all that.
You're
But
like,
it
if
is
I drop
ironic.
weed, do I have to resort to e-meth?
Yeah, like what do I start doing coke again? Like I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know.
Do I prime a needle? Like Jesus.
Maybe I'll just microdose on mushrooms or something. I don't fucking
honestly,
know. Like
I kind of did hear that like mushrooms, quote unquote, have a healing factor.
no, yeah, that's true. A lot of people have benefited from psilocybin. Same with LSD; it can do that also, but LSD is a lot more intense in my experience. Um, and I probably everybody's experience if you're not a fucking psycho, honestly. Um,
If you're
but no,
not
I don't know.
Trainwrecks TV.
Yeah, if you're not Trainwrecks TV. Um, but nah, man, fucking Ida. I feel like Anissa, the queen of the dark triad, uh, is gonna make that guy kill himself. I feel like that she's trying to drive him to suicide so that she doesn't have to leave him, and people will feel bad for her because her husband killed himself. I feel like that's what she's trying to do.
I already feel bad for at least one side of that relationship. I miss.
Yeah, I do kind of feel bad for iDubbbz, but I feel like she has him too trained like a dog to the point where my sympathy wanes.
Oh, the weirdest thing on Instagram Reels that I continue to find is people acting like milk is alcohol and then punching a fictional spouse because they did not get enough milk.
Wow.
This is a strange, like, super niche video topic that for some reason keeps coming up in my feed, and I don't know why.
That sounds like something that would be like a popular trend in like China or Korea or like somewhere in the Middle East.
Well, the issue is that it's 90% white people.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
But
sometimes it really be your own, doesn't it?
I think it started with a Instagram profile named Milk Molester, and it was this skinny white woman that would drink a bunch of milk, and then
That's
over
weird.
time it just turned into like a trend of other people doing it, and I don't know why.
That's fucked up, dude.
White women
That's so
control the world. We're
no.
in trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna start saying that instead of Jewish on this show. White women. I bet that'll go over great with everybody. As if everything I say doesn't already go over great with everybody that listens to this show, right?
I mean, at this point in time, I do not mind how the pod's doing. I know last week's pod, for some reason, didn't get to anybody. It was literally a fucking dry well of nothing on the viewership
Which sucks
end.
because we cooked. That was a good one.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, go watch the last one right now, please.
Please
Funny. I promise it's funny.
simulcast the rest of this pod with that pod.
Yeah. Just have us talking over each other on 2 different podcasts, running on 2 different pages at the same time. It'll be awesome. I promise you, dude. I promise.
It's a
It'll be the best thing
schizophrenia simulator. It turns out it's actually 2 different guys.
Yeah, take like a shit ton of Adderall and open up like 4 of our podcasts in one fucking Google Chrome at the same time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I promise it'll be fun and not stressful or annoying at all.
Oh. I brought up Borderlands last week, but it's still in my head. Borderlands 4 comes out in like 2 weeks, and
already?
I'm so disinterested in this game. It's wild.
I'm probably not gonna buy it. If I see a friend playing it and it looks fun, I might buy it, but other than that, probably not.
It's just, I think whoever the writers were for Borderlands 2, they've been fired by now.
Yeah.
So I can't trust that it's written well. That's the issue.
No, you're right.
Like, the gameplay is going to be fine, but the plot is going to be more like 3 from what I see.
Yeah.
Than 2 or 1.
Because 3 was a fun game to play. I played it, and I honestly liked the gameplay. But no, like the story writing, the dialogue, some of the voice acting was also really rough to listen to. No, like, I don't know. They know how to make a great playing game. It's just everything else they're dropping the ball on, and it's kind of sucks because like Borderlands used to be great. It's one of those games that, like, as a kid, I've beat Borderlands 1 with like every character probably twice over, and same with Borderlands 2, dude. Like, I loved those games, and they just kind of fucked them up.
Oh man, I honestly kind of wish that Borderlands 4 is successful, but at the same time, like, the writing has to be there, and if it's not, and if you count Tiny Tina's Wonderlands game as a separate title, they already got 2 strikes on the writing.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, if this one sucks, Borderlands is dead. Just
what if they do a thing like what Mark Zuckerberg did? Because they had like I feel like in Borderlands 3 they had like a lot of like left-wing shit going on. What if they do like a complete 180 and they do right-wing shit like Mark Zuckerberg?
Ooh.
And they like claptrap saying the N-word.
You can't have him saying that. It'd be funny, but it's not allowed.
No, you're just walking by him, and that's one of his standalone.
He just goes N-word as you walk by.
Yeah, that's one of his passive dialogue options. He just freaking says it hard R. You're like, whoa, what the hell?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
that would be fucking crazy.
There's a fucking the main bad guy is named Timekeeper, and he is a dictator.
Yeah, he's something alright.
And you are on a planet called Kairos. It's a whole different planet than Pandora.
Ooh, I want to go back to Pandora.
Well, that's the issue. You got too comfortable on Pandora, so every other fucking planet sucks. That's the issue. They wrote themselves into a hole, keeping Borderlands 2 in Pandora, and then in Borderlands 3, you go back to Pandora. Like, you can't just keep using the same planet 100 times if you're trying to expand the universe.
No, they can totally use the same planet. They just need to, like, fucking use...
Are you dying? Jesus. Oh my gosh. You're right.
Oh, I hit the weed too hard. In preparation for my boxing match, I hit the weed too hard. But, oh, wait, no. Isn't there only one vault per planet?
There is 2 vaults, I think, on Pandora. Because you face the final boss of Borderlands 2 and 1 there. So there's multiple on Pandora.
Yeah, just go back to Pandora and go to a different fucking place. It's called world building. Build the world.
Yeah.
And don't write yourself into a fucking stupid hole.
I don't know, though, because this Kairos place
Use other planets as DLC.
Yeah, but Borderlands 3 had more than one planet, but it was so linear of planet design that it just sucked. So it's like,
oh my god,
I don't know. You had the fucking, I almost said Arasaka. That's a whole different game.
Yeah, that's another story.
But you have the whole fucking Maliwan, like, cybernetic city situation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, that was a cool map idea.
That was pretty sick.
They said it was a whole different planet, and then you kill the Maliwan guy, and then you go back to your ship, and you never go back there again. And,
yeah, that's true.
And then you have the Siren planet where Maya is and stupid side character A is. And you fight Captain Trant to death. And then you open a fucking vault. And then you kill the vault monster. And then Maya spontaneously dies. And then they have a 45-second, oh, we miss Maya, this sucks, dialogue, and then they just continue playing the game.
Yeah, they just walk away.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Hopefully 4 has better writing, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to look at it from afar, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I mean, I don't know, maybe it'll be good. Maybe they'll break through our expectations. I haven't seen anything about the game. But, maybe it won't suck. I don't know. Hopefully. Maybe.
I hope 4 is fine because it's kind of like how Battlefield 6 is. If that game was a flop just on initial, like, reaction, then the whole franchise is dead at this point. It's the same thing with Borderlands 4. In my eyes, at least. I don't know. I'm not the corporate overlord that decides which games are alive forever or not. It's one of those.
No. This really is the video game show, isn't it?
I mean, sometimes we stray off into crazy topics, but...
Hey, guys, what's up? We're watching the video game show. Today we're going to be talking about video games.
Today we're gonna I think last episode I talked about the Call of Duty every year release thing being stupid. And
I bitched about it earlier too.
And they asked about how they should do bi-yearly, that's not the right term. Every other year. They should do every other year releases. Somebody interviewed a higher up on Treyarch's team about it. And the guy said, we do not plan on doing every other year. We plan on every year. And you can suck my ass, essentially, is how he ended it.
Yeah, you can and by the way, you can suck my wiener off my body, asshole. Fuck off. That's how he ended it. I watched that video. It's exactly what he said.
Oh, I actually was able to let my parents know about the Sugar Ray, more like Sugar Gay video. And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, this was like 2010, 2007 YouTube. A guy fucking filmed Sugar Ray coming out of like a performance or a like limo or something. And he goes, Sugar Ray, more like Sugar Gay. And then Sugar Ray goes, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up or I'm going to fuck you. He literally says it like that.
Oh my God. I mean, honestly, deserved. Sugar Ray is a pretty gay man, let's be honest. I mean, even, Nick Mullen, he got beat up over making fun of Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
In a bar. There's a video of the aftermath.
That was like 2012, though. So you would think it would not happen.
But still, getting punched in the face over making fun of Sugar Ray is just unacceptable.
I know, that's
Everybody
wild.
should be making fun of Sugar Ray. I mean, I've even low key kind of turned the page on Nickelback. I used to make fun of Nickelback all the time, but like now I'm kind of like, all right, I think it's time to hang up the hat on hating these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can tolerate Nickelback. They actually have some decent songs. They have a song that's like kind of like towing the line of like thrash metal and shit. It's pretty crazy.
I know people hate Photograph, but Photograph in my eyes is like a good song.
Yeah, Look at This Graph is a classic.
Look at this photograph. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. It's actually kind of a bar right there. If it was a rapper, it would go crazy. Look at this photograph. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's fucking Limp Bizkit comes out and it's fucking. Look at this photograph. Yeah, every time I do it makes me laugh. Yeah. Fucking Fred Durst up there with the fucking in his like 2005 gear.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This time it's about the photograph. This time it makes me laugh.
Oh, there's a coyote out back. Holy shit, dude. I'm turning on the fucking camera. It ran away.
Oh, you scared the shit out of it. But there's Shane for this podcast episode.
I like turn the fucking camera on. I missed it, dude. I missed it.
That should not be so funny, but just the abrupt camera swap.
Is there a way to do this? There is, and I fucking missed it!
Oh.
It was right there. It was right. Can I zoom? Yeah. It was right there.
Oh.
It started walking, right? Started walking. I thought I lost it. And it was over here. Now it's gone, man. It's
damn.
Gone.
Gone. Just...
My life is shit.
Gone, just like Epstein's body in that cell.
Yeah, no, that was literally the Jeffrey Epstein of coyotes, if I ever seen it. He had a long face like Jeffrey, too. I've seen a lot of pictures of Jeffrey, and that fucking yote looked like it for sure. Looked like him.
That's awesome.
I scared the shit out of my cats doing that. I feel bad for that, but it was for the bit, so it's kind of funny. They'll get over it. I'll feed them and they'll forget.
Cut off a tiny bit, but it did get picked up.
Good.
All right. I believe that's the end of this week's Northwest Trenches podcast. Or should I say Trenches in the Northwest? It's fine. And we'll see you guys.
Different.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, have a good one, guys.